Hello folks, it's JDporkchop and welcome to another episode of Surviving Space Engineers. I have been very busy. This took about 4 hours, I think I worked on this to get it finished. Well, it's not even finished, it's just this section's finished. Still got to do the underneath. I haven't got a clue what to do there, but anyway. So we have our dropping area, our ice collection thing, and that's piped up and then up into here and then into the container boxes. Here's our 3 landing pads. We also have stairwells going into the base. I'm gonna have to set up like a auto close timer thing for those, but yeah. It's very blue in here, that's the only thing. May have to repaint some stuff just to tone down the blueness of it all. But yeah, as you can imagine, this took a huge amount of resources to get this to that level. So I'll just show you up here. I spent a good just 1 hour just mining. This mine is slowly getting depleted. There's still, as you can see, still a fair bit of iron in here to get out. But we've burnt through just a mountain of resources. Which is what we're going to sort out today. It is time to start upgrading. This little buggy has been fantastic. I mean, it's been working like a charm. But now it's maybe time to build something a little bigger and a little more impressive. And also just because, as we discussed in the last episode, I'm sick of building this thing. I need a day off. So let's build something different. So, I think what we'll do is we'll sort of build it lined up with this. So if I let's have a think. To put this down, put that there. Whoa. We will put some blocks. No more blue. I definitely don't want blue. I suppose those ones don't matter that they're blue, do they? Because they're just going to get cut away in the end. Paint. Let's just go back to normal grey for now. Right. So, the idea I'm thinking is this is mostly going to be used for stripping away ice off of the surface of the lake. So instead of having forward-facing drills, we're going to have downward-facing drills. But first, let's build out this chassis. Now, how long is our platform? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus that 5, so 15. So we don't want it really any bigger than like 10 long, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we'll go for the full 10. And then width, probably only want like 3? Maybe 4? How wide is that? That's 4. So yeah, we'll go 4 wide, which gives us plenty of space. Okay. And done. Okay. Now, let's talk about wheels. Do we want 5x5, 3x3? I think 5x5 is a bit excessive, so let's go with 3x3. And the ones on the front, we want to set one back. Wow, they look big. Right, so this is yeah, so it's left. Whoa. Do we want to have? Yeah, we're going to put this back ones right at the back. It could not be placed. So I'm in the way. There we go. remember, when you're looking at your wheel, you want to see like an arrow shape. See how the bottom has like a bit sticking out, and the top bit is sort of pointy. That's the way it points up. Look, when you place it, you can see it even more. Arrow pointing up. So they're the right way. Right way round. That there. Okay. So put left ones on that side. Not that it really matters, but let's just do it right. So that left, right 3x3s. I don't know if it makes any difference. I think the only thing it affects is the wheel tread goes the wrong way round, and it looks silly. And once again, well, it doesn't matter. Right, now, next. We should probably weld up the wheels and then drop it down. But no, because we want to give it power and stuff first, and probably want to hook up some stuff. Just trying to think of like layout and stuff. I've just had a thought actually. We're going to be putting the large cargo containers on it, and they are 3 wide. So that means it's going to sort of be like heavy on one side. So I think we are going to actually just very quickly cut that off, and then go number 8, right hand side. Sure I'm not in the way, so the wheel can get placed. Go. Perfect. While we're here, left. Let's just get it done properly, and then we don't have to fiddle with it. So, that is that. Then we want to go. So we don't need that, we don't need that. So we're going to have one of these at the back. We're going to go with 2. I think 2 is maybe a bit excessive. Also, I think at the right at the back over the wheels is, might pull the nose up. So let's just bring it forward a little bit. And then, so that's going to kind of roll over the top of this. So want under here, it's the middle panel. Actually, no, if I take that away, it's going to break, isn't it? Hold on, I'm going to have to take that off. Let's take these 3 away and go with our pipes. And we want 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We need to put that back. And underneath, I want to put the connectors. This is how we're going to dump out our ice once we've collected it. So where are our connectors? They're down here. Go. And we just go 1, 2, 3. Now, let's just check. Is that going to be enough ground clearance? Yeah, it should be fine. The thing is we're going to be driving on the lake, so it's not like we've got to go bouncing around up hills and stuff. So it doesn't matter that they're dangling down a little bit. If it becomes a problem, we could always thingy things to have it spit out, like have them like that, spitting out the back, and then just position the back over our drop area. But this should be fine. I'm confident. So let's think about what else we need to do. We're going to need this to be wired in. Is there anything else that's going to need to be... What am I doing? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Oh, why is that not spinning around the way I want it to spin around? I know why. That's why. There we go. Then this, and one, no, 2 connectors there. Now, we have to make sure that the mining head is far enough away from the wheels that it doesn't eat the wheels. So actually, let's take that away. That was stupid. Let's just go one more of these, and then this. We're going to do a double one of those. Not sure why. I just feel that a double one is needed. Actually, did I tell you what we don't need? We don't need to do that. This is, you know, my usual faffing around with stuff way of building, and I'm sorry if this is mind-numbingly horrible to watch. If it is mind-numbingly horrible to watch, please inform me that it is mind-numbingly horrible to watch, and then I will stop doing it. But until otherwise directed, I'm going to include it. Because, as I've said before, I think the process is interesting. Right, so do I need to drop that down one? I don't think so, because we just want to basically just skim a little bit off the top. And remember, I can always do the same thing I do with my little buggy, sink the wheels down. Although with those sticking out the bottom, that might... Okay. Changing it again. No! What am I doing? Oh no, I've dented my thing. Ugh. Stupid pipes. The only reason I use these over just putting connectors on everything is they are cheaper. But there we go. I only just finished building this. I'm already breaking it. Alright, here we go. Sorted. Right, what were we doing? Yeah, that's it. We're gonna move these up. Right, so instead of doing it that way, how are we gonna do it? The thing I'm worried about is if I put the connectors here and then things up here, then I've got to move the what do you call it? The container up one more, and then is it going to become top heavy? Is it going to look weird? It's probably going to look weird anyway, so screw it. Let's just do it like that. Just do that, that. And this is going to be the most ugly looking thing you've ever seen, but hey ho. And I tell you what we might make. We might make a flying one sometime soon, because with all this ice, we can fit those hydrogen engines to it, and those things pump out. I think it's like 5 megawatts or something. I mean, it's not a shabby amount of power. Right. No. Okay. I will be back. So I have welded up most of the chassis and some bits and bobs. I moved the container back because when we put the mining head on, it likes to lift the back wheels up off the ground, which is not ideal. So yeah, we've moved that back. The ejection ports are now on the back as well to give us even more weight over the back axle. So hopefully it should be okay now. If not, we'll have to, I don't know, always have ballast in it or something. So I think we'll just we're going to very quickly just run through the finishing touches. I'm still a little concerned that these are going to be too close to the... Why unable to place drill? Oh yeah, we need to lift the wheels up first, that's why. So, lift the wheels up. Offset. Strength up a little bit as well. Let's say to about 30. Actually, let's just turn the height right to the top and then we can fiddle with it later. Yeah, I'm still a little bit concerned that... Yeah. I think we probably should go one more block out. But obviously that means like it's more even more front heavy. because the point of weight is further off the axle. But I'm concerned that if we put it any further in, it'll eat the tyres. And we need it to be past the tyre. We can't just make it like short, like to here, because otherwise you're not going to be able to sort of run across it again on a second pass. You know, like you'll just dig a trench, and the wheels will not go into the trench. If that makes sense. It made sense to me. So I think we're going to have to go one more out. We're going to have to do this like so, and I want to go at least one past the wheels on each side. Yeah, look, see, it's doing it again already. Back wheels are off the ground. I don't know how to fix that, other than, you know, doing something crazy. Like, oh, what am I doing? Like, do you know what it is? I'll tell you what it is I'm rushing, because I have like a plan, and the plan is build it, test it, all in one episode. And I know I have a terrible habit of talking a lot. I gibber. Gibber and gibber and gibber, and then we never get anything done. And yeah, so I need just less pace, more doing it right the first time. Now, those blast door blocks, aren't they like really heavy or something? Don't they like work as really good ballast? Stick those. This is not the final design, do not worry. I'm not going to just have a bunch of blast doors hanging off the end. But until I figure out a way, what I'll probably end up doing is move that even further back and actually have it off the back axle to counterweight those. But then the problem with that is we then have a problem of when that fills up with ice, the front will lift up. So it might actually have to be a counterweight out the back. That really will maybe have to be the way we do it. Or, now here's an idea. We put the drills in the middle. Is that crazy? Like, literally, like, cut it in half, have the drills in the middle. Because it doesn't matter. Because we're just going to run over like a street cleaner. I am going to experiment with this idea, and I am going to get back to you. Because that may just be genius, or it may be really stupid. I might actually go do it in a creative world. Just go build one in creative and fiddle around with it, try and get a design. Anyway, we will once again return. And ta-da! I am very pleased with this. It came out way better than I could have hoped for. I'm thinking about taking those off and putting slanted ones on. And maybe a little bit of tuning here and there, maybe put an aerial on it so I don't lose it. But yeah, all in all, really cool. I'm very pleased. So I think we should take it for a spin. Take the parking brake off. Now, we are going to head to the other side of the... Whoa! Maybe need to turn the power down on the wheels. We're going to head to the other side of the lake. I have already done a trial run. Well, actually, I've already recorded this section, but I messed up the recording. So there is already a little bit of a hole, and we've done the test run, and it works. And I'm really pleased. This has turned out way better than I could have hoped for, to be honest. So, yeah, I think this is going to open up new doors for us, because it means we now have hydrogen power, and we can start looking at building something to go into space. in all honesty, I think that's probably going to be the next episode, as I'm really kind of getting sick of not having plutonium or uranium, or whatever it is. Uranium, not plutonium. I've been playing reactor craft on Minecraft recently, so I've got uranium on the brain. Which was a series. I've still been playing with that. I did a series on that, which sadly only lasted about 20 episodes or so, and then I wasn't able to continue doing it. That was like 2 years ago, and I still love that mod. I still play with it. I haven't upgraded from 1.7.4 because, well, I don't like any of the newer versions of Minecraft. Anyway, back to Space Engineers. So, as you can see, whoa, forgot to put the brake on. We did a little test run, and this is what I wanted. I wanted it to just skim the top off, so that we're not making huge big holes, and I think we definitely achieved that. So I'm gonna back it up a little bit, try and line it up. Previous one, let's just go, and then we need to go to the wheels and set it to -91. I think we had it at -90. Yeah. Okay. So if we now just zoom in a little bit so you can see it in action. Turn our drills on, and take the parking brake off. Just very slowly let it go forward. And I have the ejectors on, don't I? That's a bit silly. And that's it. That's all. You just keep tapping it forward slowly, slowly. And the last time I filled this up to the brim, and it was little difficult to move, so this time I'm going to stop there. I'm going to pull it round, and that was what, 10 seconds, if that? I will show you in the inventory. Our large cargo container is half full. A little, just, yeah, almost exactly half full. Plus we've got some sort of floating around inside the connectors and stuff, so we've just done a little over than half a large container in 10 seconds. So this will give us all the ice we could ever hope for. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with it. So I think we're going to shoot back over, dump all this stuff into the base, and that'll be us for today. In the next episode, like I said, which I've already actually sort of started recording, and then I had to come back and redo this bit because I'm incompetent. We are going to head into space, or at least start work on the rocket to get us into space. And it's only going to be a little thing. It's going to be a little disposable. You know, we're going to jump up and. Do you see those dark patches in the ice? Whoa! This thing does not like it when you brake and turn. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, but is that? Oh, it's magnesium. Yeah. So I suppose there's probably some silicon and nickel around here as well. Maybe? Possibly? Is it just magnesium? You don't tend to get magnesium just by itself. Yeah, there you go. Silicon. There'll be nickel around here somewhere as well. Cool. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Parking brake. Yeah, so we're going to do a video building a sort of just a little crappy space rocket, and then hopefully be up in space either next episode or the one after. And with that we'll grab some uranium and, more importantly, some platinum. That's the metal I was trying to think of. And with those metals Whoa! See what I mean? It does not like it being turned. Tell you what, also, I should probably bring the wheels up. Okay. Though, there was still a bit of clearance, but there's these funny little bumps in the ice every now and again. I don't want a drill getting ripped off. That would make me sad. Yeah. So, I hope you've enjoyed what we've been up to so far, and I really would love it if to get some feedback if you're enjoying it, if there's something that you want to see, a project you'd like me to work on. I tell you, this thing's great fun. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm terrified of breaking it, I really should make a blueprint of it so that if I do break it, I'll just chuck a projector down. And actually, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I might even stick a projector on it, so that when I eventually break it, which will happen because it always happens. That's why I'm not allowed nice things. When I do eventually break it, it'll be easy enough to fix. Whoa. Okie dokie. Now we just need to line up with our little thing. And stop. Look back a little bit. Put on the brakes. And ta-da! So it works fantastic. I'm really pleased with this, and I also think, and we might do a little test run, it's not going to go up the big hills, but if we do it on maybe some of the gentler slopes, like maybe try to take it up here and start at the top, work our way down, I think we could easily use this for stripping hillsides of rock, which would be much quicker than our current little miner. It's a great little miner, but it is a small thing. Let's try and see if there's any other good places. Maybe up that valley, that one's a bit narrow. Maybe up here, something like that. But that's for in the future. So anyway, like I was saying, any comments, any suggestions, any ideas, feel free to stick them down below. If you are enjoying, a like and a subscribe would really be appreciated. And I will see you in the next episode.